And so with this in mind, we'll all need to roll up our sleeves and get to work fixing their state. And with that, it is my great honor and privilege to introduce to you our next Democratic governor, Ned Lamont.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Susan. Hey, we didn't get to do this last night. I knew I wanted to do it, and this is our chance. I'm not getting all imperial on you. I just wanted a chance to say thanks to an awful lot of friends who are right here. We weren't here last night for a grade A reason. It was a pretty grade A reason. We had really the largest turnout in recent history. The largest turnout in history. We gave people something to vote for. You know, the rain was heavy, but the voter turnout was heavier. And I am so proud that we gave people something to vote for. They had a stake in this election. They stood up. And that's why we were late last night, and that's why I'm proud to be with you all here today. And I did get a call this morning, just a few hours ago now, from Bob Stefanowski, very graciously conceding this race. You know, we both said we're getting together, and the campaign is over. Now you go forward. Now it's governing. Now it's getting the state together. And he's going to do everything he can to help us in that cause. So I'm so proud to be able to say thank you, Bob, for a campaign well run. And I just see a lot of our team that was here, a lot of folks that rolled up their sleeves and made a difference, a lot of folks that know that democracy is not a spectator sport. And I want to thank each and every one of you, the door knockers and the canvassers and our amazing campaign staff and just a lot of friends. You know, elections matter. Elections matter. And I'm reaching out to each and every one of you. As I told Bob, I'm reaching out to the folks that supported him and the Oz supporters. I've got to bring people together to make sure this is a state that hangs together going forward, make the decisions we need to get this state growing again, and that's what I need to do. And Chris Dodd once gave me some advice. I get a lot of advice these days. And he said, don't start thanking people. They'll never remember who you thank, but they'll never forget if you forgot to mention them. So I just want to say to one person who helped put together our extraordinary campaign team and the energy and passion and my soul brother, and that's Mark Bradley, my campaign manager. You know, you guys are knocking on doors and making the calls, and that's what Mark is doing. Mark had one of the toughest jobs. That was driving me around the state of Connecticut in 2006, and to get to know each other pretty well. I got to know he wasn't much of a driver, if you want to know the truth. I mean, he was a U-turn Bradley. At one point, we were aggravating so many drivers, I thought we should put a Lieberman bumper sticker on our car. But more to the point, he was an amazing campaign manager and friend for me. A, because I have total trust, and B, because we share the same values. He's not afraid to take a risk and not afraid to tell me when he thinks I'm friggin' insane. And that's the type of person I need to get this administration going again and get this state going again. I need folks who are ready to roll up their sleeves and get the job done. Just leave the labels at the door. I want labor there. I want business leaders there. I want Democrats there. I want Republicans there. We got to work together to get through this thing, and that's how we're going to do it. I talked to the Democratic leaders this morning and said I'm looking forward to working with them. I talked to the Republican leaders as well and said my door is open. and any good idea, let's go with it. I'm going to share the credit where I can. I'll take the heat for the tough decisions, but we're going to solve this thing by working together. I'm reaching out strongly, not just to labor, but also to the business community. I'm the same guy during that campaign who reminds people I'm the first governor in generations that started a business and created jobs. My door is going to be open. I'm going to do everything I can to be a champion for small business, big business. Make sure you have confidence in the state. Make sure there's a state where you want to invest and grow and hire people. And that's how we get Connecticut growing again, and that's what I mean to do. I just also got to give a shout out to my soulmate in life with whom I would not have tried anything, and that's Annie Lamont. She's here somewhere here. That's Annie. And Annie and I, as we have for 30 plus years, went down to Greenwich High School yesterday morning to vote. We were there with Emily and Lindsay and Teddy, and we've been going there for 20 years. We were taking them into the voting booth with us when they were just little toddlers. And we were talking about why voting makes a difference and why you want to serve and why you want to get up every day and want to make a difference in life. You want to make a difference in your private life, make a difference in your public life, and also that's why voting is so important. And I hope we reminded you of that now that you're in your 20s. Emily's 31. That's why we're doing this, to stand up and fight for what we believe and to make that difference. And I was so proud to have them on the campaign trail. I'm so proud to be with each and every one of you. And I'm telling you, this afternoon I may head back, may put my feet up, I may take a short walk. I may have a glass of wine, maybe get to bed early, but not tomorrow. Tomorrow's a fresh start. Tomorrow's a fresh start for the state of Connecticut. I'm getting going bright and early. I need you getting going bright and early. I need you standing up. I need us working together. Are you with me? I'm with you. I'm with Connecticut. I love this state. That's why I'm so proud to be your governor, and we're going to get this state moving again. Thanks, everybody.